certified personal trainer and nutritionist, and today I have an advanced full body stretch and tone workout. So the gist of this workout is that it has exercises that use balance, flexibility, and strength, and the workout starts out semi-mild and it gets a little more difficult in the middle, sort of, and then the last exercise is kind of easy, but it doesn't have like a standard warm-up and cool-down. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like to help contribute, if you go to my channel page, in the About, there's a link for donations. Before we begin, I also have a spirit lifter to share with you. It says, advertising capitalizes on the longing of people for a positive focus in their life. And I like this because commercials, obviously their goal is to get you to buy something. And so with things like prescriptions that always show like happy people enjoying their life, and then they get to the symptoms and they tell you all the awful things that can happen from taking this medication. And they're not the only ones. Many companies do this, and they're very sneaky in what they do. Things even like prebiotics and probiotics, their whole gimmick is to tell you that their food item is healthy, and they also will have things that typically would have certain nutrients and point it out. Flour is one of these things that I notice as well. So if you're looking for like whole grain flour, for me at the store there's only one brand that's the whole grain. It says it specifically, but if you look for like unbleached flour, it's very similar. So things like that, even like things they claim are superfoods, so there are these like superfood bars, and they tell you they're so great for you, but they have tons of calories, they're heavily processed, and they're not very good for you. But basically, advertising is similar to brainwashing, and people cling to worldly things for longing, or to feel longing in their life. People believe that having more things will make them happier, and they look for external things to provide joy and never find it that way. Happiness is an internal factor, and it comes from within. So with that being said, we'll begin our workout. The first thing that we have is a ballet-based exercise. So what you'll be doing is what I like to call trapping the mouse, which is actually, I got it from my dance teacher. This is what he would call this position in ballet. So your feet, one is straight and the other one is turned to the side. So if there was a mouse to run between your legs, he wouldn't get out, hypothetically. And so from here you're going to plie, which just means to bend your knees. And we're going to do 8 and then switch our stance. Our next exercise is a matrix to a donkey kick, and this is going to stretch the front of the legs, but it also contracts them or tenses them at the same time. And then you're going to go into your donkey kick, and this is going to work the legs and glutes. So your matrix is you're going to be in a kneel, and you're going to lean back so that you feel your quads engaging and your abdomen flexing. Then you're going to come forward into a quadruped position or on fours and donkey kick. So we're going to do that alternating our leg for 12. next exercise, which is going to be a wild thing to a cobra. So you're going to begin with your wild thing, drop to cobra, other side, and we're going to alternate our sides for 12. Then we're on to our next exercise, which is a cookie sit with a fire hydrant pushback. So a cookie sit is taken from dance. You're going to sit with your legs bent along one another or connected. You're going to lift up this leg using your side of your glute muscle or your gluteus medius, and then you're going to push your leg back, and this is going to work the back of the leg and the front of the leg. So it's a fluid movement. And we're going to do 8 per side. Once you've done all 8, switch. Our next exercise is a pigeon leg raise. So you're going to extend one leg and you're going to lift up. You have to kind of turn to the side and lift. And this is going to work the side of the leg. So we're going to do that for 10 per side, and it also stretches this front hip here. And then once you've done all 10, switch. Our next exercise is going to be a cobra and a rock. So this is going to strengthen the abdomen and the back muscles, and it also stretches those muscles. So what you'll be doing is you're going to begin in a prone position, push up into cobra, and you're going to use momentum to rock forward. So we're going to do that for 8. You want to keep your glutes squeezed together, and this is what's going to help your body to stay in this position here. Then we're on to our next exercise. So what we'll be doing is a standing ham curl leg circle. So you're going to stand, bend one leg. This is going to work your hamstring here. And you're going to draw little circles with your knee for 10 and then reverse movement. Once you've done 10 each way, switch. our next exercise is going to be a dancer to heel stretch. So these are two stretching exercises, and they're going to stretch all of the legs. So you begin with your dancer, and then you're going to bring your leg to the front and do a heel stretch. So we're going to do 5 and then switch. Once you're done on 5, switch. Then we're on to our last exercise, which is the easiest one of all of them. It's going to be tick-tock legs. So you're going to lay on your back, then you're going to tick, and then tock your other leg, but I need more space to be able to bring mine out to the side completely. So tick, tock. And that's going to be alternating for 12. And that concludes our advanced full body stretch and tone workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Please check out more of my other videos on YouTube under Wellness by Elizabeth, and like, subscribe, and share.